Opening up the UFC Vegas 109 main card, we have Eryk Anders taking on Christian Leroy Duncan. Eryk Anders is 17-8 in his career, 3-2 in his last 5. He's coming off that win over Christopher Weidman, taking on CLD, 11 in his career, 3-2 in his last 5. He's coming off that decision win over Andre Pulayev. Eryk Anders has a Y in his name, like a psychopath. He also fights like a psychopath. This is just a big, athletic dude with heavy hands, good wrestling, who moves forward, gets in your face, and make things ugly. Eryk Anders is not usually the more well-rounded fighter in a fight, but he is definitely the tougher. He's the grittier, and he's usually the more athletic. He has competed at a high level in multiple sports. He keeps his hands a little lower than you like.
Where do you go to college?
OH.
Bama. Roll Tide.
I was close. I knew it was a big school, and I tried to get fancy with the OH.
Bama's about the biggest.
Did he win a national championship? I think I've asked that question in the past.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, they fucking basically won it every year for about 20 years. So.
He's a big, athletic dude who fights like a man. The skills aren't quite there, but everything else is. He's also been pretty open about his substance issues in the past and how he's clean now, and he has since gotten that win over Chris Weidman, where he broke Chris Weidman down. He's taking on Christian Leroy Duncan, a high-pressure fighter. He has 9 finishes in his 10 wins or 11 wins now. There was a decision in that last fight. He's a powerful striker. He comes forward with pressure. He's got speed. He's got creativity. He throws everything at his opponents. But if things get heated on the way back, he'll turn into a wrestler. Lately, he's been wrestling a little more than usual. We saw that in his last fight, the decision win over Andre Pulayev, where the game plan wasn't great. He was the better striker in that matchup, but decided to wrestle instead. And this is another interesting fight because we have a decent favorite here in minus 550. We have a big, strong, athletic Eryk Anders. I am going to pick CLD. It's not insane that Eryk Anders moves forward with heavy club hands, starts landing, and then shoots takedowns. The reason I'm going to lean CLD, though, is because Eryk Anders has been dropped in his last 3 fights. Christian Leroy Duncan does hit pretty hard, and as long as he doesn't come in with some dumbass game plan like he did in his last fight, he'll be fine. But if he's going to try to out-wrestle Eryk, he's just going to get bullied. Eryk's going to drag him to the ground and beat on him. Christian Leroy Duncan is the pick. Eryk Anders might be a sneaky dog. What do you think, Jacob?
Can you do something for me? Just no questions asked. I'm just going to ask you to do something. Just scoot your chair back just a little bit and then just stand up naturally. Just stand up naturally. That's not natural. You're not being natural. Just be natural.
What?
D said, how many times does Angel pull his shirt down a day? Over under 7.5.
Like
and I was
that?
waiting for you stood up and then you couldn't resist. You had to pull it down.
Yeah, when you got a little bit of a dad bod, you pull the shirt off your stomach. D, you fucking asshole.
That's I think you should leave skit. They make a shirt with like a little knob right here for fat dudes. So they can just pull it because they're always like pulling on the shirt like this. So it's like a knob they can pull. It's actually pretty funny. Yeah, CLD minus 600, minus 550, whatever he is. I'm playing it. He should win. He's a better fighter. He's got the dynamic kicks. He's improved the takedown defense. Obviously, I'm well aware that every CLD fight, you don't know who the fuck is going to show up. You don't know if this guy's going to show up like a killer. You don't know if this guy's going to show up and decide he wants to wrestle. If he's going to stay on the outside and just do spinning fucking wheel kicks for 15 minutes. You have no idea in a CLD fight what CLD you're going to get. But even at his worst, I think at that point, it's a close fight. Like, even if he comes in and he's just kind of grappling and doing cage control and acting like a real fucking asshole, I think he could still pull that out. And at his best, he should look minus 600. So I got to go CLD here. You know, Eryk Anders is just kind of the older school of UFC. CLD definitely fights kind of that newer, rangier, good at everything type of thing. And Eryk Anders just kind of been beating up on people that really aren't at CLD's level or shouldn't be. So nothing against Eryk. Seems like a great guy, but I'm going CLD here.
CLD is definitely the more individually skilled fighter. Eryk's just a good old-fashioned American bully, and maybe he bullies his way to a win. It should be an interesting fight. I said, you worded it as, we don't know what the hell version of Christian we're going to get. I basically said, I think he's making grilled cheeses at night with the game plans that he's putting together, which is, they have not been very good. I don't know why you're wrestling when you don't
insane. I mentioned this Saturday when I was watching the Zaleski fight. Again, Angelo. Mm-hmm. How many times have we broke down a motherfucking Neil Magny fight, and I've sat here and been like, don't fucking clinch with Neil Magny, and I promise you, you will win the fight. How these fucking coaches can do anything. If you are a fighter that has fought Neil Magny, and you clinched with Neil Magny, and your coaches did not immediately tell you, hey, you fucking retard, stop clinching with Neil Magny. You should immediately fire every fucking coach. That's the only way he wins. The second Zaleski started clinching with this guy, I told the chat, oh, he's going to fucking lose. He's going to fucking lose. And they all laughed at me. Dude, he's dominating. Bro, he's dominating. That's what he wants, so he can just do all the weird shit that he wants to do. So I don't know what that tangent was for.
Yeah, game plans. That people are stupid.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Quite the tangent. We want picks.com.